Hey, welcome back. You're watching Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Johnny Freeborn, and our next guest is Ali Mahmoodi with Card City.
Hey, Johnny, how are you?
You're the CEO, right?
CEO of Gift Card Stores of America, and Gift Card Stores of America does business as Card City.
Very cool. Yep. So, in a nutshell, what do you guys do?
Yeah, so Card City is California's largest buyer of unwanted gift cards and merchandise credits.
Okay.
So we currently have 8 locations across the state. As north as Sacramento, we have 2 locations up there. Going south, we're in Sacramento, Modesto, Stockton, Fresno, Bakersfield, and we just opened up our first location down in Torrance about a year ago. So we're kind of venturing down to Los Angeles because there isn't too many more spots we can put a location in the valley because you have to have the population and enough stores and stuff like that.
I see.
So we're in pretty much every big town in the valley that's got a population over 150,000 people.
Now, when you say location, do you have a storefront?
Yeah, we have 8 storefronts. So, for example, here in Fresno, we have 2 locations. We have one on Shaw and Blackstone, or Blackstone between Shaw and Gettysburg, behind the Me and Ed's. And then we used to have a location on Shields and Brawley, which we just moved 3 months ago over to the Ross Shopping Center at Shaw and Marks.
Okay.
So we're right over there as well. So we're kind of in the 2 best segments, right by the mall, and then over there in the west side of Fresno. Where a lot of stuff is happening over there. So
cool. You're sprawling out,
dominating, trying to grow.
Dominating the game.
Yeah,
Good
we
job.
opened up the first location about 5 years ago. It'll be March 2012 is when we opened up the first location in Fresno. So we're coming up on 5 years now, and
Wow.
we've gone to 8 stores in 5 years. So it's pretty successful. Yeah,
That's huge. That's awesome.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, so what kind of stuff do you have in the store? Just cards galore all over the walls? Or
we only buy gift cards. So you're literally just bringing in a gift card. So for example, like a J. Jill gift card, H&M gift card. If you have one of these gift cards in your wallet or in a drawer at home or something like that, you're just going to bring it into us and we're going to give you cash for it. Old Navy, P.F. Chang's, Walmart. Everybody goes to Walmart. So if you have any gift card, of over 600 national brands, we take tons of different companies. So if you have any of those national brands, you bring it to us and we'll give you cash for it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And good timing right after Christmas.
Yeah. We just finished up pretty much our busy time. 7 days before Christmas and about 14 days after Christmas, we do a big chunk of our sales for the year. And we're just now starting to slow down a little bit. But yeah, Christmas was extremely successful for us because everybody, and people forget, we take merchandise credits as well. So say you got a Christmas gift that you didn't want. Say grandma got you some ugly sweaters or something, you're just not going to wear them, and say they're worth $20 or $30 or something like that. You can return those sweaters to the store, get your merchandise credit, bring that merchandise credit to us, and we'll give you cash for it. So
Clever.
it's kind of like an alternative way to get some cash for those gifts that you don't want.
Right.
Yeah.
And like you said, if you have a relative that's out of touch with your reality, maybe they get you a Walmart card and you're like, I never go to Walmart. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't step foot in that place. Not kidding. Sorry, Walmart. Please don't sue us.
No, right.
But yeah, this is a great opportunity to get some cash for something that might otherwise be useless.
Exactly. So everybody has a wallet or a drawer full of gift cards. Everybody has a gift card that they don't want. So just bring it down to us and we'll give you cash for it on the spot. Now, we do take over 600 national brands. You're not going to get 100% payout on the gift card. The payout is dependent currently based on the demand of the gift card. So a Walmart card is more valuable than, say, a Supercuts gift card. And a gas card is more valuable than, say, a P.F. Chang's gift card because more people are going to need gas, obviously, than they need to go to P.F. Chang's and eat.
Right.
So your payout will be anywhere between generally 60% to 85% based on the current demand of the card. Again, we take over 600 national brands. So every company you can think of that's a major national chain from Ross to Target to Outback Steakhouse to, like I said, Supercuts, Sally's Beauty Supply, H&M, Office Depot, Office Max, every store you can think of that sells gift cards, we're going to buy it. As long as it's a national company, we're not going to take any local brands. We're not going to take Plaza Ventana. We're not going to take La Elegante, because we sell our cards nationally and there has to be a demand for the cards that we sell. So.
Okay. So when you go into a store location, is it just for you buying the cards back from people, or is it I could go in and buy a gift card for somebody?
No, we only buy gift cards. All of our gift cards get sold to a broker, and the gift cards ultimately get bought by consumers who want to buy a discounted gift card. So, for example, a Walmart card, if you have a $100 Walmart card, we're going to pay $75 for it.
Right.
We're going to sell this card for $89, $90, and the company we sell it to is going to sell it for $95 or $96. So someone's going to go to their website and buy a $100 gift card for $95, $96, and that card ultimately came from us.
Wow.
And so,
very cool business, man. It's a smart
it's
strategy.
definitely a niche. Yeah, it's definitely a niche. We kind of came into existence whenever all the cash for gold was going on, 5-6 years ago. And if you would have told me 5 years from now, we still wouldn't have a quote unquote direct competitor that does exactly what we do in a retail setting, I would have called you a liar, because I would have expected a lot more competition by now. But the problem is there's a lot of rules and regulations and stuff you have to figure out, and the ease of entry into the industry just isn't very easy. And we kind of had to figure all this out as we went along. The policies and procedures and red flags and all that fun stuff that we have to come up with, we had to create, because there's no industry like ours to look at and say, hey, we want to run our company like theirs. There is no company like ours, and we kind of had to figure out everything as we go.
Yeah,
and if
to
anybody
trailblaze
else,
that process.
exactly. And if anybody else wants it, and we would welcome competition, because it would just legitimize our industry even more.
Right.
But it's not an easy industry to get into.
Okay, so what gave you the crazy idea in the first place?
Yeah. So I was in banking my entire life. I worked for Wells Fargo for 10 years. I worked for Chase for a couple years, and in 2008, the recession hit, and I was living in the Bay Area, working at a bank up there, and I lost my job, and I was looking for bank jobs, and I couldn't find one in the Bay Area, so I found an ag lending job at a local bank out here in Fresno. So I was living in San Jose, but I was working in Fresno. So Monday through Friday, I would stay in Fresno, and then on the weekends, I would go back to San Jose. So in ag lending, the hours are ridiculously early. I mean, I got to get to work at 6:30, 7 a.m., but I'm off by like 2:30, 3 o'clock, because you go out and you talk to the farmers, and all the farmers are done working, in an average day.
Early, yeah.
Exactly. They're sleeping at 3 to get up at midnight to start farming again,
Yeah.
So while I was working at the local bank over here, I had so much free time in the afternoons that I was just looking for an extra way to make some side cash. So I was doing this thing called drop shipping. Have you heard of Sam's Club?
Yeah.
Okay, Sam's Club over there in River Park. Sam's Club has a website, and on their website they have, 100,000 different products on their website. And 60 or 70,000 of those products, you pay one price and you get free shipping. So what I was doing is, say this mic stand right here. This mic stand at Sam's Club would be $49.99 with free shipping. Well, I would put it on eBay for $68.99 with free shipping. And when someone bought this mic stand off of eBay from me, I would call Sam's Club and say, hey, ship this mic stand to this customer. So I never had the mic stand, but I'm selling Sam's Club mic stand for them, and I pay them their $49.99. The customer pays me my $68. I make $19 minus eBay fees and stuff. Maybe you make $10 or $11. So I was doing that on the side to make some extra side cash. Well, Walmart gift cards work at Sam's Club, and a lot of people don't know they're owned by the same company. Walmart's, so Sam's Club is like Walmart's version of Costco. So Walmart gift cards work at Sam's Club. So I put an ad in the local Fresno Bee that if anybody had any Walmart gift cards, I would buy them for 10% off. So if you had a $100 card, I'd give you $90 for it. And the whole reason for that was when I made my purchases when I was drop shipping, when I would make my purchases, I just saved 10%, because I was using the gift card to make a purchase, and I only paid 90% of the gift card price. So it's kind of like I made an extra $10 every time I bought a product from Sam's Club.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, it's smart. You got to be good with numbers to do something
exactly,
like this.
Exactly. So I put the ad in the Fresno Bee, and people started calling me like, I don't have Walmart gift cards, but I have Home Depot, or I have Victoria's Secret, or I have, Jamba Juice. And I was like, you know what, I only take Walmart. And so at the time I researched it. I said, if people were to sell me gift cards, is there a way for me to sell all these gift cards to somebody, get my money back, and keep buying gift cards? Because it's obviously a cash flow business. You have to be able to sell your cards quickly to get the money back to continue to keep buying cards,
Right.
And at the time, there was one wholesale company. It was out of San Francisco. It was actually called Card Pool. They had opened up about 3 months before I had bought my first gift card in the summer of 2011. And they would buy gift cards in bulk, but you would have to give them a retainer. So they didn't trust anybody to start. So you would have to give them a deposit for them to start buying your gift cards. So the deposit was $18,000. So I cashed out part of my 401k. I mean, I dug deep to get this $18,000.
Yeah.
Gave them their retainer, and then I started to be able to sell them gift cards. And for 6 months, I was fielding calls, I was putting ads on Craigslist, I was doing ads in the paper, I was trying to market as much as I could for people that wanted to sell gift cards, and I would literally meet people in parking lots. I would never go to anybody's home, but I would try to meet them at the store or something like that, and I would buy people's gift cards literally in parking lots for 6 months.
Hustling, man. Good job.
From 2:30 in the afternoon until 9 o'clock at night after I got out of work at the bank,
Yeah.
So after 6 months of doing that, I saw the demand for it. I was making, $1,000 or $2,000 a month, and I told myself, if I open up a store, I think it can work. And I opened up the first store in March of 2012 at Sean Blackstone over there. Yeah. And 6 months later, we opened up the second store over on Shields and Brawley at the time, and 2 stores have turned into 8 stores, and 5 years later, and this last year, in 2017, we bought 145,000 gift cards, totaling about $7.5 million. So it all started in Fresno. The idea started in Fresno. I went to Fresno Pacific. This is a Fresno-based company, and we have big plans for the company. Ultimately, we want to become our own website where people all across the country can sell us gift cards, and then we can kind of cut out the middleman that we use right now. Yeah. And that's our long-term goal. And my personal long-term goal is to be one of the first true successful internet companies that Fresno has had that can employ, hundreds or 200 people, so on and so on. Right now we have 27 employees. We're growing as fast as we open up new stores. But the end game is obviously to have a website, still have the retail stores, but obviously have a website where people all across the country can sell us gift cards. And at the same time, they can go to the website and buy discounted gift cards. Wow. So, it's kind of like a one-stop shop. If you plan your shopping, you can save a lot of money by going to a website and buying a $100 Target gift card for $94 or a $100 Supercuts gift card for $87 or something like that. Right. You're going to save a little bit on everything. And if you're going to spend the money every month shopping, just a way for you to save extra money, So that's the end game. So it started somewhere, and it started with me buying gift cards out of the parking lot from people. Again, I always tell people I didn't think of the idea. The idea literally found me by me just kind of being an entrepreneur, an entrepreneur, kind of just thinking of ways to make money. It kind of back end found me, and the idea came like, oh wow, I placed this ad, not even thinking I was going to buy gift cards in the long term. I just wanted Walmart gift cards, and it turns into an idea. The light bulb goes off.
Wow. So. Always good to hear a success story like that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Entrepreneur basically means risk taker, and you took the risk, man. You didn't have a job, scratched your head for a minute, and thought to yourself, what should I do?
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is when I opened in March of 2012, for a month I was building out the store in Fresno, and I didn't have enough gall to tell my wife, or my fiance at the time, who I was living back with in the Bay Area. I didn't have enough gall for a month to tell her because I thought she was going to talk me out of it, So I went in and got the store. Pretty much 2 days before we opened up the store, she called my work, and the work said, Ali doesn't work here anymore. So so I had to tell her the whole gig and everything. But it was the best. It was the best decision I ever made. We employ 27 great people. I love my employees to death. We have a lot of fun. We believe we offer a great service, a service that everybody needs. And also, people, when you're given a gift card, a $50 Jamba Juice gift card, or a $25 Jamba Juice gift card, 90% of the people are just going to go use that card at Jamba Juice. And the money's going to stay at Jamba Juice, and it's going to be the big corporation. But we have the ability that if you don't want your gift card, we're going to give you cash, and that cash is going back out to the local economy. So the $6 million in gift cards that we bought last year, that's $6 million in extra cash that got spread out all through the valley that in turn would have just gone to corporations.
And that's another great point, because some people politically don't agree with this corporation, Corporation X, or let's say they're a vegan and they got a gift card for Outback Steakhouse. What are they going to do with that?
Exactly.
So very cool alternative that you provided people, and it's a solution, really.
Yeah, definitely. We found a niche, we found a need that the general consumer needs, and hopefully we filled that, and we're trying to fill it as quick as possible in as many areas as possible. Try to build out California first, and then venture our way east. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Ali Mahmoodi.
Yes, thank you, Johnny.
I'm glad I got to interview you, man.
Thank you so much, Johnny. Good luck to you.
CardCity.com. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and then just real quick, if you want to visit any of our locations, get any phone numbers, get any addresses, anything like that, again, go to CardCity.com. It'll have it shows all the brands and everything that we take. So just go there, get all the information, get a phone number if you want to get a quote to see how much you're going to get for your gift card. CardCity.com has it.
Awesome. Thanks for coming again, Ollie.
Thanks a lot, Johnny. Appreciate
And
you.
we'll be right back.
All right.